Welcome back, everybody, to the Legroom Podcast. We have Owen with us and myself.
Yeah. Just the two of us again. Noah's still lost in the void, but hopefully one day he comes back to us.
We've been trying to contact him, but I mean, it's pretty hard, as you
It
guys
is
may
it is
know.
hard. The cell service in the other dimensions, it's really hard to make a contact.
They don't have 5G towers there,
No.
and that makes it very hard. But maybe one day we'll
Yeah,
get him back from the dimension.
it's completely different wavelengths.
Yeah,
So different radio waves. Everything works different over there.
yeah. But anyway, we have some links to share.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter at LegroomPod. Also Insta, TikTok, Facebook, Legroom Pod. Find us there. We got Discord.
Yep, Discord.
You can find the link to that on our website.
We'll be there chatting with you on Discord, and feel free to share any topics you want us to talk about or really anything.
Yeah. If you join the Discord, anything you say in there, we're gonna look at. So if you have a topic that you're like, I would love to see what their take is on it, let us know. We'll definitely talk about it.
We're also looking into doing gaming sessions too.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in that, we're gonna do it anyway. So hopefully someone watches it.
Yeah.
Probably just some Halo, uh, maybe some Black Ops 6 when that comes out.
Were we thinking of live streaming or maybe
Uh,
just videos?
Probably a bit of both, honestly.
We gotta make it like a
We
Twitch,
could do Twitch.
Legroom Pod Twitch.
Yeah, we'll set that up.
That'd be cool.
Uh, Follow us on Legroom Pod at Twitch. It'll exist.
Links will be in the description, so check it out.
Yeah, description and on our website,
Yeah.
legroompodcast.com.
Anyway, let's get started.
Yeah. So I think we'll just start it off. We'll start it off hot here. So we were having a discussion a few days ago about bathroom etiquette. I think we made a term shitiquette. And it's pretty much about how you go about taking a shit in a public bathroom, in your own house, at your workplace. There's different ways that I interact with every bathroom I go to. And it's really important to have the plans set in place so you know what you're getting into. If you really got to go, you got to make sure you're having, a good time on that throne.
Do you bare ass in public toilets?
Are we back to the urinal talk?
This is part of the, I think, shitiquette.
Oh,
Because there's
yeah.
there's layers to it. I think it's you know, uh urinal stuff, maybe
Yeah. We can get into some pissicate.
there's
Um
pissicate, there's shitikit, and then there's even washing your hands. How you go
yeah,
about that? Are you gonna use a blow dryer? Are you gonna use, the paper
personally,
towel?
fuck a blow dryer. Anytime I can. I love a paper towel. Best thing about a paper towel, then you have something to grab the door with that's not your clean hand because no you can't trust everyone else
Yeah.
to wash their hands after they're taking a shit. Nothing frustrates me more than leaving a bathroom and then I have to touch a dirty door handle. I don't know.
Shout out to the bathrooms with those leg things that you can open the
Oh,
door
those are the
when you're done.
goats.
Yeah, I mean, we need more of those.
Every bathroom should have that. Or just a door you can swing open.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have to touch a doorknob to leave a bathroom.
because not everyone's gonna wash their hands. We can't
No.
trust those people.
You're trusting every random person
They
in
could
the
be
world.
pissing on the door handle.
Oh, piss, shit. I mean,
You don't know. You never know. They
cum.
could spit on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
come.
who knows what's on those doorknobs?
So yeah, let's figure out doors in
Yeah,
bathrooms.
doors big problem. Blow dryers, they're fine, but I mean, I don't know how factual it is, but I have heard that they're dirtier than a toilet.
Yeah, because somebody said somewhere they, like, circulate the air from the
Yeah,
it's just, like, recycling it,
all the air in the bathroom.
which is, like, shit particles you're
Yes.
drying your hands with. Is that true? Can we I guess let's just debunk it, see if it's actually
Yeah,
a true thing, 'cause I saw it, and then I saw it wasn't true, but maybe it's, like, some air
certain
dryers.
ones.
Yeah, like, I know, like, Dyson has their own in, like, some nice bathrooms.
Yeah, so we can touch the Pissagate first.
Yeah, let's run through it, like, you walk in, piss shit,
Mm,
wash your hands.
yeah.
What do you do?
So you walk in. If I'm taking a piss, everyone knows you leave a space if someone's at the urinal. There's 5 urinals. You only use urinal 1, 3, and 5.
Let me ask you this before you go into it. Do you use Are you using the regular sized or the short?
Personally, I'm short, so I prefer the little kid urinals
See,
that are
that's weird though,
lower to the
because I
ground.
also prefer it. I don't know, because I think it's like when I piss, it's like splashing on the regular
It doesn't
ones,
yeah,
and the little ones, you're like, it's
it's
not
a
gonna get
perfect
on you.
angle.
Yeah.
And, um, on top of that, like, I don't know it ha if you guys are noticing what other people are necessarily doing at the urinal, but some people, like, they're like an inch away from the urinal. Like,
Yeah.
they
Their
walk
legs are, like, touching it.
like, they're over the bottom.
Yeah.
They're, like, in that thing, and there's so much splash. I'm If no one's in the bathroom, I'm standing as far away from that urinal as I can.
Right.
If
'Cause
someone walks in, it's a little weird, but it is what it is,
you just
you
gotta
know?
walk closer while you're
Yeah, you
still peeing.
waddle, but yeah, I see so many people at work where, like, their dick has to be touching the urinal. There's no way it's not, because either they don't have a dick at all or it's touching.
It's a problem. The backsplash is a big problem, and there's not many workarounds. There's one bar I was at before, and it was just a floor, like, the urinal's on the floor,
Yeah,
and I was like, "That's cool, I guess, because 'cause I'm
those are
not peeing in
nice.
myself
I'd rather get piss on my shoes
than
than
my
on my
legs. I'm
legs.
wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I'm getting piss all over, and then maybe some other person's piss.
Oh, yeah.
It's back piss.
Yeah, you don't want
Like,
the splash of the leftover urine
yeah.
getting on you, because then it's not just your urine,
It's
it's
not all
other
these other guys,
people's.
and then sometimes the urinals are filled with
Oh, they
whatever,
don't drain, and it's just
pissing in that,
splash all
and
over
it's
the
like,
place.
"What? I need, like, a bib for my legs. What's
Yeah.
going on?"
I will say, I do enjoy when the urinals have, like, little stickers in them. The targets. People put, like, some targets in their urinals,
Oh, yeah.
and you got an aim spot, and then it's sort of a game. It's nice at a bar, you
Yeah.
know? You're drunk walking back from the bar, stop in the bathroom, you walk in, "Ah, I'm drunk, and there's a target for me to aim at?"
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, great time. But going back to what you said, asking if, my ass is out.
Oh, yeah, so, this whole thing got started. Should it get even it came about because the night we brought this all happened, I asked everybody, do you guys shit with or piss with your pants, sorta, down or, like, to your ass? And I started doing to my ass. And I don't know if it's because of age or what it is, but you guys are saying you don't do ass.
No, my ass is not out at the urinal. I think you might be rapidly aging.
What?
You're either rapidly aging or rapidly de-aging, because once you hit, like, 2nd grade, you shouldn't have your ass down anymore, and then once you hit, like, 65, once you can get the senior discounts, you're allowed to have your ass down again, because what's anyone gonna say? If you do have a problem, you can just pretend you're senile, and then, "Okay, I'm glad you're pissing in the urinal, I guess."
Like, to be fair, I don't do it as far as I'm thinking ahead, like, I don't do it in front of other people in the public bathrooms. But at home or, like, outside, I don't know what it is. I don't know when it started. I feel like it was this year, and I don't even think about it anymore. It just
It just it
happens.
just
I don't know
happens.
if it's the tightness of my shorts. Maybe it is because 'cause I'm wearing shorts. Because maybe I don't know. Even when I wear jeans,
I don't know because
I
I
still
feel
do
like
it.
if you're wearing jeans, if they're loose, you got a belt on, sometimes the ass is just gonna come out.
So you sometimes you do it.
Sometimes the ass has its own plans, you know?
'Cause I'm not like a 2nd grader. I'm not pulling them down to my socks. But
Yeah.
to the ass, it's like you're okay. Let me see. Okay, here's another like layer to this. If you're not pulling your pants down to your ass, sometimes this is gonna get graphic, I feel like, but sometimes, like, you're done pissing and let's say you're doing it your way and more piss comes out. It's like a whole gallon that comes out still, and I
I will
think
say sometimes yeah, if you're just flipping over the waistband, sometimes the tension there,
yeah,
it'll hold some piss in
the
there.
nards are tucked,
Yeah.
and you untuck it, you're getting all the piss out, and I
I
think that's the solution.
I agree that that is a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Personally, not that big of an issue for me. I feel like I usually get all my piss out. Um, and I'm sort of a flip over the waistband, hold it there, tuck it back in.
Just I mean,
You know, my
sometimes
my most of the time, I mean, I like to wear like shorts with, you know, elastic bands. So usually my pants are fully around my waist still while I'm pissing.
mm, but let's make this clear. Nobody uses the hole in the boxers at all.
No.
We're either untucking or we're going pants
Yeah,
to
I
the
was
ass.
it was brought to my attention that a few people we know do pull it through the hole in the
It should be
boxers,
a felony.
then hole through the zipper, which is just absurd. I mean,
What are you doing?
because
Who
one,
taught you that?
you're not saving time. That whole process, that's the longest way to take a piss. Because, you know, when I was, like, younger, you know, every now and then you'd give it a go. It's like, I might as well try the hole in
Yeah.
the
You're like, it's there.
I might as well
Is
use
this what
it."
people do?
And then you do that, like, twice, and you realize there is no purpose in this.
It feels weird. You got just your schlong poking out of it. It's weird.
Yeah. The
It just
only
looks weird.
I will say the only time it makes any sense to do that is if you're in, like, a jumpsuit or, like, overalls or something. Then, yeah, you don't wanna take your whole suit off, pull it through the zipper, but if you're in n any normal attire, there's no reason to do that, and if you do, it's really weird,
Yeah, you gotta just
and
gotta
I'm
stop
gonna
doing that.
judge you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that covers the pissicate.
Yeah, I think so.
So, the deeper question is the shitakit.
Okay, let's deep dive on this.
So, I work in a factory, so I don't necessarily trust any of the people I'm sharing a bathroom with to be sanitary. So I like to make sure I have a disinfectant bottle. You know, just go in the janitor's closet, grab a disinfectant bottle. There's one stall in my work that just has a communal disinfectant bottle hanging up in it. So all the like-minded folks, we share that stall. If someone's in there, oh well. If you're the first one there, you get that nice clean toilet. Spray it down, wipe it down with some toilet paper. You're good to go. You know that thing's germ free. You're ready to go. The next step to that though is I like to roll up my shorts, you know, and then keep them nice and tight against my knees. That way my shorts aren't falling on the floor. This really this is a process that goes into effect at any public bathroom. If you're wearing jeans, you don't really have to worry about that. They're gonna stay up. But gym shorts and stuff, any baggy short, you put them down to your ankles and they're just touching the bathroom floor.
Yeah, when you first said this, I it blew my mind. I've never even it never occurred to me that you do this.
Yeah, I do it anytime I use any bathroom that's not mine. I mean, I guess I wouldn't do it here. I trust Anthony's bathroom to not have piss all over the floor, but any public bathroom, yeah, I'm rolling my shorts up. I don't wanna walk out of the bathroom and then there's just some random liquid that was on the ground all over my ass. Yeah, that's not the move.
Are you going so after you clean the toilet seat, let's just say at work for now, are you bare assing after you clean it then, or are you still doing toilet paper?
If I clean it, bare ass. If I don't have access, then either grab one of the toilet covers, which honestly, I'm not really a fan of the toilet covers. They never really work as you want them to. Then you got the piece hanging down in the bowl, and that can, depending on what's going on in that toilet, that could be a problem.
They have toilet covers at your work?
Yeah.
Is that for your ass? What
Yeah,
is it?
you put it over the seat.
But what if everyone's using it?
Well, no, it's like the paper ones. Yeah, you pull it
Oh.
out.
Oh, it's already
Yeah.
installed on the
Yeah,
toilet, and
and
it's
then
like,
it's disposable.
"Oh," and you rip
You
it
just
off, and
flush
it
it.
just that's cool. I never heard of that.
Yeah. I usually just get a nice length piece of toilet paper, fold it in half, sitting on three different pieces of the seat,
Yeah.
uh, and then you're good to go. Not ideal. I would prefer the spray bottle, but if it's not available, you got to do what you got to do. But I will say, what I'm not gonna do is just sit on a raw toilet. Not happening. I'm just I'm not about that.
I think it's changed for me over the years, sometimes if I'm like I feel like at this point in my life with the job I do, I'm like a bathroom connoisseur 'cause I'm traveling for work. I go to a lot of different towns and cities and whatnot, and, I know the proper places to shit. I'm not going to a gas station. I'm hitting up hotels, Holiday Inns. We're going right to the lobby. I'm checking for the sign for the bathroom, and I'm gonna lock that door, and I'm gonna shit in a clean bathroom. And the other place, this is don't no one steal this, but Kohl's.
I
Kohl's
was
have beautiful
I
bathrooms,
was just gonna say I'll throw some more out there. Kohl's, great one. Always a good bathroom.
and they're open late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, this could be a weird one, but like Lowe's, Home
Mm.
Depot,
Yeah, they're tucked in the back.
Menards,
Yeah.
those bathrooms, they're always clean. They shouldn't be. They should be the most disgusting ones, you'd imagine. But I've always had good luck.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about a Lowe's, but they get a nice
And I
bathroom.
I think I know what it is because all of these bathrooms we've listed are tucked in the back of the store. When you go to a Target, it's right at the front. And my experience in a Target bathroom is that it's actually dirty a lot of the times, or the door's
Yeah,
open, and I'm
yeah.
trying to shit, and I'm like, people are walking in. Am I being loud? And it's just kind of
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Bathrooms in the back of a store,
that's where it's at.
you're almost always safe.
Yeah. No one's going to a Lowe's to shit. They're going to get some lumber and they're leaving.
Yeah, because you go to a Target or a Walmart or something, all the bathrooms are on your way out. A lot of people, they'll just like, I'm walking past it. Might as well use it.
Mhm. You have kids going to those stores. You don't have kids going to Lowe's.
Yeah.
You got
No
families
one's
going to those other places.
no one's taking their kids to Lowe's.
No. And if
And if
they
it
are,
is, they don't want to wait outside the bathroom for him.
right, they're gonna be like, "You're gonna hold that in until we get back."
Yeah. It just took us an hour to get the workers to help us load all this lumber. We're
Yeah.
not wasting another 30 minutes
You
for
can
you
wait,
going to the
Jimmy,
bathroom.
alright? Hold that in.
Now, home shitting.
The best kind.
Best best place to shit.
Obvious yeah.
I'll hold in some shits to get home.
Oh, yeah. If I don't have if I'm on my way home and I don't have any good spot, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, the good thing about being at home, if you're struggling and you're really fighting, sometimes the shirt comes off, the shorts come off, and they're just on the floor, and they'll come back on at some point. But in that moment when you're on that throne, and all bets are off, sometimes it's best to just be just you, your body, and that toilet. You don't need anything else getting in the way, um, because you got enough going on.
I don't again, the first time I heard this, even now, I mean, I just can't relate, but if you gotta do what you gotta do. You're
Hey,
fighting for your life. You gotta,
all I'm saying, if you haven't taken a shit fully naked, because this also is like you're about to get in the shower. It's like, oh, I'm already naked, and then it hits you. It's like, I'm gonna just poop naked. I'm getting in the shower right after
Yeah,
this,
that makes sense. I get that.
and
Now,
I'm
let
telling
me
you,
ask you this. Are you wiping and then showering? Or are you
yes, I'm gonna wipe. First wipe toilet paper, depending on how clean it is.
Mhm.
Maybe a second wipe toilet paper. Then I go to the baby wipes. One or two
Oh.
wipes, then the garbage can. Then I finish up one more piece of toilet paper. Because you want a dry asshole too. Sometimes the baby wipes, they're a little too wet, and then you don't want a wet asshole. So you gotta dry that shit off.
Even before the shower, you're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Then I wash my hands.
Then you shower?
Then I shower. Yeah.
What? Guys, this is extra steps.
Yeah, so many
A
extra
clean
steps,
ass.
but, you know, better safe than sorry. I know it's a little chaotic, but it's just you know, once you get in a routine.
Um Well, okay, let me ask you. You're a proud owner of a new home,
I am.
and, so with that, are you going to be using bidets?
Um, I will probably purchase some. Yeah.
Okay. And I
And
think,
then I'd probably retire the baby wipes.
yeah, it saves you on money and
Yeah.
Planet and toilet paper and all that.
I've used a bidet. They're nice. Um, they're easy to set up.
Yeah. They are.
Um, it's definitely you got to get used to the bidet, but I think it's one of those things that's maybe too nice to give up once you're used to it.
Yeah, I don't think I could go back, like, on my personal toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, like, using, like, grit paper in public bathrooms, and I'm just like, "I don't miss this." I still have toilet paper in my house.
Yeah.
It's nice toilet paper. You can actually buy better toilet paper because 'cause you're not buying it as often.
Yeah. I will
So
say that's one thing I will judge a person on. If I go to their house, I got to take a shit
and they're using some
and you got
Scott's.
you got some bad toilet paper.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, what are you doing? It's worth the extra $2 to get some soft toilet paper. Because it's gonna save you in the long
It's
run.
gonna save you friendships.
You're gonna use less toilet paper because you don't gotta fold it,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. It's a game changer. I mean, that alone, yeah. What n they shouldn't even be making that thin. It's just a waste.
It is a waste. And it's really frustrating because I think almost all workplaces have the shittiest toilet paper. And it's like I work for a $1 trillion company, and we're still using one-ply sandpaper as our toilet paper. I feel like we could lose $1,000 in profit and just have everyone have nice toilet paper, personally, but, you know.
Yeah, they could save a lot of money on just some, I don't know, Angel Soft Premium.
Oh, definitely.
Do you have a preferred brand?
I don't have a preferred brand, but there are I mean, there's some good brands out there.
I started using, I don't know what it's called, but it's a bamboo toilet paper. It's from
Oh,
Target. It's
nice.
eco-friendly and all that, I got the bidet, I might as well just,
Go all out.
yeah.
I will say Cottonelle's nice,
Mhm.
uh, Charmin,
Yeah.
pretty nice. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of good toilet papers out there.
Well, I guess I'll go over my shake kit real quick. Um,
Yeah, what's your process?
are you finished? You think you covered your
Yeah, I
your
could
process?
I could touch on, some baby wipes, but other than
Ooh,
that, because there's certain baby wipes that suck, because there's, like, there's, like, the actual baby wipes
yeah.
that are designed for specifically babies,
And
you
there's
know?
dude wipes.
Yeah, where they're, like, only water, like, it's, like, no chemicals and stuff to, like, irritate a baby's butt,
Mhm.
um, but then they're just mostly just wet pieces of toilet paper and not really, like, a baby wipe, you know?
Yeah.
Also, flushable baby wipes, one is a scam and doesn't actually
It ruins your pipes. Do
yeah, it
not
doesn't
yeah.
actually work. Um, I guess if you're using, like, a public bathroom, probably better for your company or whatever, or whoever's bathroom you're using, but also, that's not your toilet, so if you're bringing baby wipes into a public bathroom, just use the normal ones because like, you're not paying for those pipes,
Yeah.
so fuck
I'm
them.
abusing that toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't care.
I don't give a fuck about your toilet.
Yeah. So, okay. Oh, man. I think I covered maybe my piss situation. I'll just go straight to shitty kit then. I'll walk in. Actually, I didn't ask you this, and I don't know if it matters, but when you go into a public bathroom, are you going in the like, let's say you go to, Kohl's. Are you going in the short stall or the bigger stall?
If there's no one in there, I'm going in the handicap stall.
I'm going in there.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
because
room, a lot of leg room.
the thing is, if you don't go in that stall, someone that's not handicapped is gonna.
They're gonna ugh,
The next person comes in, they're using it anyway,
yeah,
so you might as well.
I'm using it.
And I will say, I've never walked out of a handicap stall, and there's some dude in a wheelchair waiting for me to get out of there. Now that I say that, at some point, that's gonna happen to me, but I've never came across that. I don't know if anyone else has had that happen. Probably really awkward,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
They're gonna make like a law where you have to bring your handicap sticker and it like put it in
you
front of
need
the
your placard.
stall door. Yeah, like you get a fine if you're not.
$500 fine,
Yeah.
shitting in the wrong stall.
But those stalls are nice and I mean they're usually cleaner, right? I mean from my
Yeah.
but I don't know, I guess sometimes there's a bathroom where the secret's out and people are using those. But anyway, yeah, most of the time I'm gonna use the bigger stall. I'm lighting a candle. I'm gonna read a book and enjoy my time in there. But yeah, I don't know if the toilet's clean. If I'm at a Kohl's, again like a hotel, I'm gonna go bare ass. I think these days, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I will say, if you look at the toilet, it gives you no bad vibes.
yeah,
I'll go bare ass.
especially in the morning, if they just clean the toilet at the hotel, it's like, come on,
Yeah.
yeah,
There are some toilets that you just can tell that it's gonna be safe for
yeah.
your
You
ass
see
to
like a
touch.
little droplet, a smudge.
Yeah, if you see if there's any liquid on the toilet, I'm not sitting on that bare ass.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna
No.
wipe it down, then put my toilet paper down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, my process is pretty similar. I mean, sometimes I even go like 2 toilet paper, like, folds, and sometimes I don't go for the back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, my ass isn't even touching it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting forward. I don't even need to do that 3rd toilet paper. It sometimes slips in the toilet,
So yeah, sometimes it's worse
and I'm
to
just
do
like,
that
"Well,
third.
no point." So, yeah. You know, I've had this happen to me a few times. Uh ooh, libraries are also a great spot to shit. Anyway, what do you do if you're, like, in a stall? You're mid shit, someone else comes in, starts to shit. What are you doing? Are you gonna continue shitting?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Hmm.
already there.
I don't know what it is, but I get like
You get poo shy?
not maybe poo shy. I just don't want to hear someone else shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it's
I I mean, I would prefer to shit in an empty bathroom, but the reality, especially for me at work, that's 99% of the time not gonna happen. So you just sorta gotta
you just gotta do it.
ignore it.
Yeah, I had it happen recently. I was at a library and some guy walks in. I think I was actually at the end of my shit, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't wanna leave the bathroom now." He's, like, in here. I don't think he knows I'm in the same bathroom. Like, I was, like, going through I think I just overthink it. So I stayed on the toilet until he left, and I was just like, "I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left." It's not like whatever. But anyways, most of the time, though, if I'm mid shit and somebody else walks in, I am gonna leave the bathroom because I'm also
Yeah.
afraid of laughing. 'Cause I'm a fucking kid, and I'll laugh at someone shitting because it's, like, the craziest thing ever. So,
I will say it's much better to be shitting and someone come in than you walk into the bathroom, someone's already shitting, and it's a bad one. You can hear it, you can smell it. Like, I'd much rather someone smell my shit than me walk in smelling their shit. So,
I mean, if I'm walking in and I need to shit and someone else is already in there, I'm leaving. I'm gonna wait.
especially you walk in, they're grunting, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm out. They
Or
they
you
need
walk
their
in, you just hear
space.
explosions going off. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm dipping. I'm like, "Alright, you do you. I'll wait my turn." But if, like and then another scenario, if I'm shitting and someone comes in to pee, I'm holding in my butt cheeks. I'm gonna wait to shit some more until they're out.
That's fair.
'Cause I feel like they smell it, but I don't want them to hear it, so
Yeah.
I'll just wait. But other than that, I mean, you know, I use a ton of toilet paper because that shit's thin and, yeah.
Well, I feel like we've talked about shit enough. Um,
Leave a
how long
comment
was that?
below, what your public bathroom etiquette is.
That was like 40 minutes of shit talk.
Nice. Um,
We had to go through it.
yeah,
It's an important topic.
it was. And yeah, if you have your own methods, drop it in the comments. Hit us up on Discord. Let us know.
Maybe you drop your pants all the way to pee in a
Yeah,
public bathroom, I've seen
maybe.
it before.
And if you do
Yeah,
that, we're going to shame you.
yeah.
We will shame you. Yeah,
Do you do
unfortunately.
you drop your pants all the way? Do you stand an inch away from the urinal so no one sees your small cock? Let me know. Um, because why else are you standing that close? Couldn't tell you.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing to cover the myth for the hand dryer is that okay, so we have it pulled up real quick.
Oh, yeah, the thing we were talking about half an hour ago.
Yeah. For anyone that wanted to know. Uh, okay. So it actually looks like it does have bacteria in the hair hand dryer. So
Yeah.
if you have paper towels available, go paper towels. Anyway,
Me and Anthony were having a discussion a few days ago about, you know, how awful Crunchyroll is right now with the popular tab. Because, you have your hits in there, One Piece, Black Clover, Fairy Tale, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, all of those. But then also you get some weird stuff. And, you know, we were hanging out, we finished watching an episode of My Hero, and we're like, why are people watching these animes? And you can already assume why. It's because they're horny and virgins, I guess. I don't know. Or they're just pedophiles or something. I don't know why else you'd be watching these. But just to see, we're like, this random anime that's just in the popular tab. It's like the third most watched anime in the popular tab. And we just clicked on it. And well, we got like maybe 2 minutes into it. Um and should we read the description first, Anthony?
Yeah, it's after inheriting his late grandmother's failing cafe, Hayato seems it as a bother and plans to sell it for a quick buck until he discovers five beautiful girls staying there. When they beg him to keep the cafe open, Hayato reluctantly gives in. Can he manage the seaside shop while learning to live with these unruly women?
Yeah, so that's the description they give of the anime. Do you want to just pull that up on the screen? Just go ahead and start this anime. Restart that episode. You get a little sneak peek, and we'll just show you how this starts.
so for the audio listeners, right now it's this young guy. He's at the front of a cafe.
He's walking in, so he just walking around. Inherited his grandma's coffee shop.
This looks an awful like the one from Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, it does actually. So he's just looking around.
Pretty regular so far.
Yeah,
You know,
very very normal.
you're an avid anime watcher, and you're like, all right, whatever. And then
Yeah, here comes the girls. So this is a minute into the first episode. Already a girl.
I don't know
Yeah.
how much we could put. Is it? I mean, does it get more graphic than that?
Yes.
It does.
There's more girls.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah,
Is it
And the,
full nudity?
one
we
of them
didn't get that far,
well,
but
we didn't see full nudity, but one of them was in like the bath and there was like bubbles and stuff.
Now, look, I've seen like Chainsaw Man. You know, it gets like pretty graphic like that, but
Yeah, the thing is anime all have some weird scenes in them.
definitely.
They all have some sus stuff. But if there's enough actual stuff going on, and that's just, there's a little fan service thrown in there, I'm personally fine not having any fan service. Uh, like, I don't need to see some dudes fighting with a sword,
And then
then,
just
like, you know, get seduced by some chick. I really don't care about that. Um, but they all have it in there. I just don't understand why there's so many animes that the entire point of the anime existing is just for fan service.
yeah, I'm wondering. It's on the popular tab. Is that U.S. watchers? or is that the global like?
I don't know.
Because I'm wondering,
You wanna pull that screen up of just the most populars here?
like a lot of the viewer base obviously is like American, but
Yeah, so let's scroll through here and see what weird ones we got going on.
so you're like, all right, My Hero, number one, and then where'd you guys find that? It's like that's pretty. It's further
Yeah,
down,
it's further down. It was higher up.
but throughout that whole list, I'm sure there's
Y-
more
Yeah.
like that.
So start from the top. We'll scroll down. Okay, some normal stuff. Okay. Alia
Maybe,
sometimes hides her feelings
yeah,
in
maybe starting to
Russian.
get into some territory, some
Yeah.
interesting stuff.
Um
That was a Russian anime? Heiser feelings in Russian. Huh.
it's not a Russian anime.
Oh, okay.
We did read the description of that one. It was weird. My days with my stepsister.
Now this is its own topic. Aside from the fan service stuff, there's some weird
There's multiple
family
weird things
stuff.
going on there. My wife has no emotion. Love is indivisible by twins. That's
This
got to be weird.
this is like weird stuff because you only see
Yeah.
these titles. The only other spot is like porn.
Yeah, what's that VTuber one? Uh VTuber legend. How I went viral after forgetting to turn off my camera.
I mean, how else are you gonna go viral?
Yeah.
What
What
like
is
we,
what is this description here? Yuki's surprised to find that her accident caused her ranking to multiply, so she doubles down, works hard.
oh,
Yeah, that's not as weird of a description. Hit days with my stepsister. What could that description possibly be? When his father remarries, Yuta Azamura winds up sharing a roof with his new stepsister, Saki Ayase. Probably not how you
hottest
pronounce
girl in
that.
his grade.
Yeah, carrying the scars of their parents' troubled divorces, they vow to maintain a respectful distance. But what starts as cautious camaraderie blossoms into something deeper from shared experiences. Is it admiration, familial love, or something more?
And it's got a 4.5 rating with almost 12,000 people that rated this.
Yeah, it's a problem. Um, and we did find out this publisher, Kadokawa,
Ooh,
Kadokawa
yeah.
Pictures, whatever. Um,
Are they making a lot of these?
yes.
Okay. So I mean, we're exposing the producer of somebody that makes some pretty suggestive animes, I
Yeah,
guess.
they make some decent stuff too. Like they have some normal animes under their belt.
However, they also have stepsister animes.
Yeah. So let's see what they're
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so what do they got here? I think they make reincarnated as a
Oh
slime.
my gosh, they have the one movie at the very top left.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that was them.
They got ReZero too.
Yeah,
And
So
they
they
have
have
some
Sword
some
normal
Art.
stuff.
wow. But then
Sword art.
sprinkled in between, SAO could get pretty graphic, but it's not it's not stepsister stuff. And I don't know, man. You see that a lot in like modern anime, like
Yeah, now that
weird
you're getting to the
family
bottom,
stuff.
it's a lot of just girls on the covers.
Yeah, you also have the oh she's 1,000 years old, but
Yeah.
you know, so that's another weird territory that
Yeah, I guess they make a lot of animes. But they make some weird stuff, and it's just like, why do we need to make this?
You know what? Go back to the stepsister one. They have like a rating system. Are there comments? Can you comment on like the anime? Let's see some of the comments.
Yeah,
What are
what are
people
people
saying about
saying?
this?
Which I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh man, so you could just rate faster. Oh, okay.
There are comments under
Were
episodes.
there?
Yeah.
What? Did they get rid of them? Maybe it's per anime. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even wanna play that first episode
No. I mean,
because it's probably
we all
like
know where it's going.
naked stepsister first 5 minutes. Guaranteed.
Wait, guys, what are we doing? Why is it at the top of the list? One, not
There's
maybe top, but just why is it on the popular one?
and why are there animes that literally are just Pornhub titles, and that's the name of the
That's
anime?
what I'm trying to
You
figure
know?
out.
It's like, oh, uh, tiny stepsister
And you're like, I mean, kids are
out
like
out
on
on
this
the
website.
town with your tiny stepsister, and it's like, why is this the name of an anime?
Yeah. It doesn't make any
It's like,
sense.
I woke up and had a hot stepmom.
And
Okay,
you're like,
why is
what?
that the name of this anime?
Am I on Crunchyroll right now?
Reincarnated as my dad? I'm now fucking my mom? Like, why is this where anime's gone to? And it's always been there, but, like, why do we have millions of dollars of production going into just weird fetish porn
Yeah, and
that's
I'd like to say it's like it's kind of the world that's like this. It's not like one. It's not like Japan that's only like
yeah.
this. It's the U.S. It's everywhere.
Japan makes the stuff,
But we
but
watch it.
everyone's watching it.
You guys are watching this stuff. What's going on?
Yeah. And the
Why can't
problem too is, like, Crunchyroll, you have that account signed in on your TV or something, you could have little kids are just like, "Oh, you know, Days with my stepsister.
and
What's that about?"
and they're like, wait,
And
I have a stepsister.
yeah, especially with it being in the popular tab, like that, uh, whatever that weird coffee shop one is, that was in the popular tab. Like, it was on the front screen when me and Anthony were, uh, looking at animes, and we're like, "That's too weird. We gotta just investigate and see how awful it really is." We couldn't make it 2 minutes. Um, but if a kid's just on their TV at home by themselves or in their bedroom or something, they have Crunchyroll, that's just gonna be suggested to them, and, like, a 12-year-old's definitely clicking on that.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old boy, he's like, "Anime with 5 chicks with big boobs.
It's like, of course.
I'm gonna watch that." And that's all you gotta so that's really my concern as well, is are all of these fetish animes, are most of the people watching them just, like, middle schoolers? Because that's a whole other beast to tackle there.
Yeah, just growing up with this. I mean, it's gonna expand. Like more people are gonna. Oh, what's this? Rascal does
Yeah, you
not
can
dream
pull
of Bunny Girl Senpai. What a title!
yeah, and for anyone listening, the cover art for this anime is just a girl in a Playboy bunny costume
Gosh, go
showing her
Outside of an
butt.
aquarium.
outside of an aquarium, and she's
There's children in the background.
maybe it's Halloween, man. Come on, what?
What's the description of this one?
Oh
Starting off
boy. All right,
bad.
you know what? I gotta go pee. So you just read this off.
Yeah, starting off really bad here. The first 2 words, puberty syndrome. Abnormal experiences rumored on the internet to be caused by sensitivity and instability during adolescence. This year, Sakuda, not going to pronounce that name, a second-year student at a high school near Inashima, meets several girls that are experiencing this puberty syndrome. For instance, he meets a wild bunny girl in the library. She turns out to be an actress on a hiatus who's also his senior at the school. For some reason, no one else can see this enchanting girl. How did she become invisible? I have no words for that one, Anthony.
Yeah, I don't either. Where do they get the ideas for these? Like this one has almost 50,000 ratings, and it's at a 4.8.
So people love this thing.
Yeah,
50,000 people went out of their way to rate this anime, and that's just on Crunchyroll. You can watch it other places. And I mean, what is the percentage of people actually rating an anime? Probably in the single digits percentage of viewers.
probably. I mean, for context, My Hero has a 4.7 rating with 233,000, almost
What?
234,000
How many
reviews.
ratings does like Demon Slayer have?
Demon Slayer has 525,000
Okay. What
ratings with 4.9.
what about Reincarnated as a Slime? I feel like that's smaller than those.
178,000 at a
Okay.
4.9.
So it's not necessarily super popular, but I would also imagine a weird anime like that. A lot of the people watching it don't want people to know that they did, so they're not gonna rate it anyway. I would I mean, I'm gonna rate My Hero before I rate, you know, Days with My Stepsister, and that's in my analytics now that I rated that. Um, but I guess maybe if you're watching these, you don't necessarily care about that.
Yeah, and I completely screwed up my analytics because I've been clicking on a bunch of them
Oh,
just for
Yeah,
this podcast.
you'll have to keep us
So
updated, Anthony, if any interesting ones pop up.
I'll just keep a list. I'm not watching them.
Yeah, don't watch them. If you watch them, you're probably on the FBI watch list.
I think there's a lot of weird, I don't know, problems that arise from all this stuff. There's like a softcore thing that's like a big thing, and I think it even like bridges over to YouTube. From what I hear, there's like, I don't know, different avenues that you could just like go down.
Well, I mean, we can go into the whole Twitch thing with
Right.
hot tub streamers and stuff.
Yeah. People like a story. People like uh very, I don't know, like with Twitch, I guess like you feel like you know them, like
Which,
those
yeah,
parasocial relationships.
which it's really sad actually because all of those people, they're just exploiting desperate people, and it works so well for them. They make so much money from doing it,
And they get
and it
very creative doing it with
yeah,
all the
and
updates.
you just have all these desperate incels just fall in love with these streamers because they just have their tits out a little.
Yeah, I mean those guys that are watching, they got to be the same people like watching these animes.
Yeah,
And I don't know, guys, you got to touch some grass. I mean, ultimately, you got to go outside.
because here's the problem. It's either, well, it's both. It's some grown ass incel school shooter dude. And then the other 50% are middle schoolers who should not be looking at this shit that are just watching it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I would imagine on Twitch, which is used by a lot of kids, even though they have, age verification checks and stuff, none of that's real. I mean, you can say your age is whatever when you make your account.
right.
And a lot of the like lewd streamers on Twitch, I would say without a doubt, a quarter of their audience is people under 18.
Oh yeah. If you had like
Easily.
a better verification system, more restrict, you had to like, I don't know, take a picture of your ID or whatever. Uh, I think you would have a big drop in viewer base from those streamers.
Definitely. Because, I mean, a lot of the lewd streamers on Twitch, they're just cam girls. And a lot of them used to be cam girls and then just switched to Twitch because they make more money not
Earning
even
less.
showing anything.
Yeah, they're just hanging out in like a hot tub,
Yeah.
and they're like, all right, this is crazy.
And as long as you have a pool, it could be a kiddie pool in the background of your stream, You could be in a
You don't have
bikini
to
on
be in it,
Twitch.
I don't think, right? You could
No,
just
you
have
don't have to be in
it.
it
You're like,
as
I'm
long as
gonna
it's
use
there.
it.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. Um, and the reason it's allowed is because Amazon's also making money off of it,
Oh, they
so
don't
they don't
care.
care.
Yeah. And you know what I hear? I hear that I guess now we're on the topic of Twitch, that YouTube is streaming is dying,
Yeah, all the streamers left.
which honestly, to their defense, they just got like a bag, for getting like
Oh yeah,
a deal for 5 years or whatever to stream on it.
yeah,
And they're like, "Well, guess I'm gonna stream on Twitch now." Like
Well, I
my
mean, Pokey did the opposite. Pokey went from Twitch because she had a deal or whatever she was back to YouTube now. Now
yeah.
she's
Oh,
actually like posting again. It's all where they're getting the money.
yeah,
I mean, like,
follow the money.
remember what happened with Ninja and Mixer?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
right, exactly.
The thing
It's that
is,
same thing.
because I know there's a lot of it completely depends on the streamer and where their audience is. If your audience is more on YouTube, you're gonna stream on YouTube.
Right.
But there's some streamers that like they get 3 times the viewers on Twitch, and there's no point in them even streaming on YouTube. And if they do, they'll just do a dual stream, but then they're not interacting with anyone on the YouTube chat. So
And then you have the
I don't know.
1% like not mixer, but
Kick,
kick
which Kick
streams.
is just
Uh
a cesspool.
Wild land, yeah.
I don't know how they haven't been sued into oblivion
I don't get it. I mean, someone's getting like arrested or like in trouble in some way on it, like
every day,
every day. Yeah.
and then they don't get banned. I think Twitch, well, not Twitch. I think Kick, someone could literally like murder someone on the stream and they wouldn't get banned.
If anything, they would get maybe a
Like a
day,
month.
a month. Yeah, they're like, all right, well,
I think for murder, they might be a little more strict. But yeah, you could do anything and you just get like a day.
I've never
It's
been on Kick at
I
all.
haven't either.
I've never seen the
Yeah, I haven't
platform.
either.
Really? And I always thought, isn't it the same Kick that like was around before? Is that a different
I
company?
think
Like
it's
the app?
different.
Yeah, it's a different company.
It
Okay,
just
so it's
has
not
the
even
same
spelled the
name,
same. Yeah,
same color scheme,
but
which
it's different.
Kick is a whole
Oh, okay. Spelled with a CK, not just KIK.
same exact shade of green.
Somehow. Oh,
Yeah.
can't
Which
believe
if you
this.
don't know, Kick, the messaging app, is where you used to get groomed as a child.
Yeah, it's
Still
evolved.
probably do.
Wow. Back in the old days.
Yeah. Back in the 2010s, that's where you got groomed. That's for sure.
Yep. It was a
We all
good
know
time.
someone who did.
Yeah. Where are you going,
If you didn't
Omegle?
yourself.
Omegle? Yeah. The
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Omegle.
it is shut down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Omegle was a
It was a wasteland. Wild
interesting.
wasteland.
Omegle was a really cool concept, and then you went on it once at any time, and it was just half dudes just jerking off, and you're like, okay, I've looked at 3 penises in 10 minutes. I'm not gonna go on this anymore. Yeah, which you know, if you're looking for a penis, that's one thing. But when you're not, and you just get a penis like coming right in front of your eyes, um, not fun. And it's
Okay,
like,
but like after the first week of Omegle's launch, right? Everyone had to have known, and then they would just tell their friends and just go, "Hey, you should try this. It's fun."
yeah, everyone tried Omegle, and then they saw a dick, and they're like, okay, I have to tell everyone I know to use this because I can't be the only one that just saw a 65-year-old man with a crooked cock jerking off. I got to make sure everyone sees this because that's the thing. People that are showing their dick on Omegle, they never have a nice dick.
No.
because if you're in that situation where you're so desperate for a random stranger to see your dick that you're on Omegle showing your dick,
This is a great point. I never even thought about. I mean, because yeah, if you have a good dick, you're showing it to people. You don't have to show it to
yeah.
other people.
And if people want to see your dick, you aren't lonely at night just jerking off to a webcam of people getting disgusted at you. Because that's the thing
Yeah.
is, these people are jerking off on Omegle, and every single person that comes into the chat is instantly disgusted. So maybe that's the kink. They want to just see women and little kids get mad that they're looking at some gross dude's dick.
I think there's a plethora of I don't know, kinks with that. It could be like a public thing. It could be pedophiles. It could be yeah, like you said, people getting angry at them, which is just the funniest one I think. But
Like they want to disappoint you,
or
and they're hoping they do.
yeah, maybe they want to get made fun of though. Maybe have like a shame kink. Yeah,
Yeah,
like ooh. But they did end up doing, like, the filters. You could, like, type in, like, your interests,
you could.
which kinda
Yeah,
combated that, but if the guys had the same interests and they put the same
you're
filters in,
still
you're
seeing
still
them.
seeing
Yeah,
anime dick or whatever, whatever your filters are. It's just
yeah. You're seeing the dick of someone who likes the same thing.
yeah, which is even w and then you're like, "Oh, I can't. Ugh, I don't like this band
It's like I
anymore."
typed in days with my stepsister, and now I'm seeing dicks. What the fuck?
Yeah. What do you think happens when, like, 2 dudes are jerking it and they end up on do they just jerk it with each other?
Is it like you tip your fedora
Yeah.
and say, "Good day,
Ah,
sir"?
a fellow traveler. Hello. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, do you just hold out? I mean, they're busy, they can't click off,
Right,
you
what do
know?
you that's an interesting thing I never even thought about.
Because also, sometimes they have interesting camera angles where it's like, you can't even see the screen. There's no way you're looking at the screen right now. Uh, so
I guess they're just jerking with the other guy.
see, I think what it is, you're on Omegle, you got your laptop set up at your crotch. Then on your TV, you got Days with My Stepsister on. Then on your phone to the side, you got a Twitch hot tub stream on. You're looking at all those. You're just going to town. Every random person that matches with you on Omegle, they're just seeing whatever they see.
It's iPad kids.
Yeah. 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 Moral of the story is there's a lot of degenerates out there, and they're all disgusting. So, I feel like we've hit some good topics here.
Yeah.
Uh, all of which very out of pocket. Apologies for that, but
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed our bullshitting.
Yeah. I think this is probably a good ending
Yeah,
point.
I think we'll wrap it up here. Once again, follow us on Twitter, Insta, Facebook, TikTok. Go to our website, legroompodcast.com. Go to our Discord, check our descriptions. They'll all be there. Um, yeah, and all the socials are at Legroom Pod. So, yeah,
Yeah,
hit
if
us
you
up.
hate if you don't want us to talk about poo poo pee pee anymore or, stepsister animes, tell us what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, tell us something you want to hear about so that you don't have to hear about this again.
Yeah, if you're angry and you finish the pod, thanks for finishing the pod, but I'm sorry that you're angry. You
Yeah.
know?
And if you did finish, hopefully it wasn't Days with My Stepsister. So, yeah, once again, thanks guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. That was great. That's a really good ending.